Hello, I'm Richard Chilton.
And I'm Michael Evans, and this is Cards and Boards.
Today we're looking at love letters. Adventure Time love letters. All the love letter games are more or less the same. You have so many cards, usually 8 with 5 of ones for the low denominations, and the idea is to have the highest numbered card in your hand when the game ends. Everyone starts with one card in their hand, and basically, on your turn, you draw, you play one of your 2 cards, and you act on whatever the text in that card you played did. And from then on, well, as I say, you try to have the highest ranked cards in your hand when the game ends. The various ranks are Guard 1, and it has the special power of...
If you can guess the other person's card, you choose another player, then ask if they have a certain card that's not a banana card. If they do, they're eliminated. If they don't, nothing happens.
Yes. And I should have mentioned, the game ends one of 2 ways. You run out of cards, or everyone except one player is eliminated. The second rank card is the Royal Subject.
It allows you to look at another player's hand.
And there's 4 banana guards, 2 Royal Subjects. Then there's Gossip.
The Gossip, what is it? You play it, then you compare your hand, which is the card you have left, with another player's hand. And whoever has the highest, whoever has the lowest is eliminated.
And there's 2 of those. And there were 2 companions.
The companions, when you play them, you cannot be targeted until your turn again.
Then we have the Hero.
The hero lets you make another player discard their card and draw another one. You can also do it to yourself if you don't like the card you have.
Yes. And there's 2 of those. There was 1 Wizard.
The wizard forces you another player
To trade hands with you.
trade hands with you. That's right.
Then you have the Lady, which is the second best card in the game. But the Lady will not be around certain other cards. If you draw either a Wizard or Hero when you have the Lady in your hand, you must discard the Lady, which leads to an instant logic trap we'll get to when we talk about the next card. The last card, highest rank 1, is the Princess.
If you discard the princess, you lose.
Automatically. So if you pick up the Princess when you already have the Lady, the obvious thing to do is discard the Lady because you don't want to lose.
And it also makes people think that you either have the wizard or the hero.
Yes.
And can cause people to try to put chairs through tables.
Only the first time though, because well, you have to discard the Lady if you pick up the Hero or the Wizard. So it's an obvious thing from then on to assume, oh, he must have the Hero or the Wizard. I will compare my hand to him. I have the Wizard, so my Wizard will beat his Hero, and oh, good, he has the Princess. I have just eliminated myself.
Although the good part is that if there's more than 2 players, the third person can then knock the person out with the princess when they get a banana guard.
Yes. Because once you have the Princess, it's yours to the end of the game. If for any reason you have to discard it, you've lost. It's a fun game. Each time you win, you get one of these tokens. And you play until one of the players has enough tokens to win. The number of tokens you need to win varies on how many people are playing. More people playing, the fewer tokens you need to win. Fewer people playing, the more tokens you need to win. So that helps eliminate the luck factor. It comes in this nice, convenient carrying case.
No, pretty much every version of Love Letter comes with either a case like that or a small box.
Mm-hmm.
So, the only real difference between any of the Love Letters is whatever theme they have on it.
Yes. For example, there's the Santa Claus love letters, where you're trying to get your letter as close to Santa as possible. Instead of having a princess, number in that is Santa Claus. So,
And the lady would be Mrs. Claus, and it goes down like that.
yes. So, the rules are basically the same for all of them. It's an enjoyable, short game. A hand only takes about 5 minutes of that.
Yeah.
You can play an entire match easily within an hour, probably 3/4 of an hour.
Depending on how lucky the person is, someone keeps winning every one, then it's very quick. It's a great game, filler game. I've played three different versions of it. Every version is very thematic. It's surprisingly thematic for such a small, simple game. Like every card, every card fits the power. It's a lot of fun. I've never played with anyone who didn't like it.
And it comes with 3 of these cards, basically lists what cards you have.
So it will give you a list of it'll give you a list of the cards, of the numbers, the names, and their powers, and how many there are in the deck.
Yes.
Now, when you play, you shuffle them all up. You do them out randomly, and you put one in the bag, so that way, if you can count the cards, you'll have an easier time with this. But that gives it that little bit of random factor, so that way you're never quite sure what's in there and what's not until the end of the game.
Yes. For example, if you have the lady in your hand and the princess is in the bag, the lady is the highest ranked card. But you won't know that until everybody reveals their cards at the end. And you go, oh, 7 wins this time. And, nice enjoyable game. Not really sure what else we can say about it. Well worth the, $12?
12 to 4. Generally, the love letter games are between $10 and $15 Canadian. So basically, it's cheaper to buy the game than it is to go out and make your own.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And it comes with a nice little rule book.
Yep.
That is probably a bit thicker than it needs to be. But no, a nice game.
and if it fits in your pocket, you can take it anywhere.
Mhm.
I think that's all that we have to say about that. So,
I think so.
thank you for watching.
Yes.
Until next time, this has been Cards and Boards.
Yep.